Time for a quick rant here. If the people at Cambridge had said to me, do you remember you wrote some piece of code once that did this and that and the other? Have you thought about, developing that? I'd say, well, how did you know that I'd written that? And they'd say, well, we came across it on a hard disk, somebody sent it in. You've just done something like that. But instead they just put little things in front of me and said, oh look, let's see what the pet rabbit is going to do when we give it this to eat. They were always doing this. Myra Van Ingwen and Simon Moores, there were two Simon Moores at the computer lab when I was there. I guess they're both still there. Simon Moore was talking when I first got there about, we're going to set up a company called Timeless Logic. We're going to do a startup. And I thought, well done. Nothing came of that. And then Simon Moore's group, when I was a computer officer, they got me to install this ECAD software, this chip design stuff. And it was all kind of old versions and things that they got for nearly nothing, and I had to install it on computers, and it was such a hassle to install. But I sort of got the impression they expected me to sort of start playing with this stuff and designing chips or something. Why couldn't they have said, look, why don't you teach why don't you, learn here's an FPGA kit, why don't you supervise students why don't you come and work in practical labs helping students design these chips? It's easy, look, you can do it. They didn't do that. I was just a pet. I was a pet. Peter Sewell comes up and says to me outside the front of the William Gates building, he comes and says, how do you parse a random grammar? They didn't want me to do anything myself. They wanted me to inspire them or something. But all my time was taken up fucking around with crappy Linux distributions and trying to get shit to work that should have just worked anyway.